My name is Shay. I am the People Solutions Specialist. It is fairly similar to like an HR manager role. Um, the size of the company that I work for, we have about 106 to 110 current employees, and we are actively growing. So that number has been increasing over the past year or so. My rating for Bob is a 5 out of 5. I have had the experience for a little over a year now since we started shopping and implementing, and it's been a great experience so far. So definitely a 5 out of 5. Yeah, so prior to purchasing or implementing Bob, we looked at Bamboo HR, we looked at Monday.com, we looked at several various HRIS websites and softwares. We also looked at Paychex, we looked at Paycor, just various ones. And this was our first HRIS implementation within the organization. So previously we were utilizing spreadsheets on spreadsheets. And so when we decided to make this investment, we wanted to definitely find a system that was going to be unique for our culture, and was going to meet our very customizable needs. And Bob offered all of that. And that's what ultimately ended up making it the front runner. I felt that the platform, when we were shopping around, was fun and interactive, from the home screen to being able to brand the website with our logo and different pictures or mascot. We liked the categories of being able to add interests. We felt that being able to add, interest and clubs and things like that, it could help bring our remote workforce together, and people could find things that they have in common with one another and kind of just be like a talking point. A lot of the softwares and reports are customizable with fields that are relevant to us, or to the person that's pulling the reports. And then the task list and triggering the tasks was another really important part. We wanted to make sure that we had tasks that could be completed by different individuals, so people could be held accountable for the various things that they needed to do. So a combination of all of that stuff is ultimately what made Bob the winner. The onboarding with Bob was good. We had a demo environment where we tested things out to begin with for, I think, 14 days before we actually went ahead and signed the contract. Once this contract was signed, I think it took about 48 hours for our demo test environment to become our real environment. And then we made the decision to implement ourselves because a lot of our stuff that we were was our source of truth that we were going to implement into Bob was kept within spreadsheets. It was fairly easy. We just needed to change some of the fields and change some of the formats to just be able to file upload and get everything implemented into Bob. I thought that the implementation process was going to take a lot longer. I've been part of a prior implementation with another organization, and this was definitely a lot smoother than what I had previously experienced. I was skeptical at first because there are just so many options out there, and it becomes a little bit overwhelming when you try to decide what you're going to invest in, and it is a huge investment for the organization. But we've definitely received a return on our investment. We've noticed a huge burden lifted off of our shoulders. We're no longer updating spreadsheets on spreadsheets. I think what really helped us is we took our time in evaluating the various systems and making sure that the one that we ultimately selected met all of our needs. So my recommendation would be that if you're looking for a system, definitely explore all the ones that you think might potentially work for you. And just know that there is a system out there that is going to check off everything that you want. And so it's just a matter of finding it. I definitely would recommend Bob, though.